Hello, well here's a special challenge for those of us that live in Bisley or maybe on the outskirts of that West End and the top half of Knaphill. There's a series of 5 great rides that you could do this summer to very interesting places and to help keep us fit. So let's just get in there. So just before we get started, just want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button underneath. It really would help us, but it also helps to let you know when we've got a new local ride available for you to follow. And we've got dozens and dozens of rides in the local area. So today we're just going to explore 5 of the probably the most interesting and nicest routes that you can do in the locality. So ride 1 is a great opportunity for families, and if you've got younger children, then visiting Lightwater Country Park. You've probably all been there already, so you know it's a wonderful place to be, but the 322 is an absolute nightmare to cycle down. But you can actually follow the back routes around through Ford Road and Priest Lane, and then across the common to the tank testing track, and then into Lightwater Country Park, right up to the top of the viewpoint. It's mostly off-road. There are some roads like Ford Road which are very, very quiet. Just be aware that in the winter it can get very muddy, and in the summer the sand can get quite deep and soft. So if you've got a mountain bike, that's absolutely perfect. But it's a great destination and very, very easy. And we've got the ride available on our YouTube channel. End of April, beginning of May, probably the best time to go and visit the Valley Gardens in Virginia Water with all the rhododendrons and azaleas. It's spectacular. It's only about 9 to 10 miles depending on where you're starting from. It's really quiet roads and cycle paths around the back, and it can suit road bikes as well. When you get there, it's just there's loads of riding around actually within Windsor Park, and it's nowhere near as difficult as you might think. It feels a lot closer. So if you've got older teenagers, for instance, they won't have any trouble cycling this at all. And it is a great place to go for a day out. Plenty of toilets, visitor centre, cafe, etc. If you're a member of RHS Bisley, then you'll have probably done this visit many times, but may not have taken this journey. This is dead easy. You literally hit the canal as soon as you can, the Basingstoke Canal, either pick it up the other side of Sheets Heath or in Knaphill or St John's or Brookwood and St John's, and then literally follow it all the way up to Byfleet. It's level, it's flat, it's easy. Turn right along the riverway, and then when you get to the pub on the lock, leave and turn left, follow that quiet road around, and it'll take you right to the entrance of Bisley. Great day out, lovely cycling. You will just need to be aware that the riverway is a bit muddy in places, so if you've got slightly fatter tyres, that'll be better. But all of the benefits of RHS Bisley available to you at the other end. And if there's anyone in your household that likes to go mad off-road, across the heathland and down slopes and fast rides, then this is absolutely perfect for them. This is a circular route that will take you to Swinley Forest. There's some fabulous mountain biking, off-roading to be had in Swinley Forest, but this is a route that takes you through some roads to get there, so it's more of an adult route, I would say. But you can actually shorten this by using our previously mentioned route via Lightwater Country Park. Take that across, and then it's just a short hop over the Red Road to get to where you need to be. So Swinley Forest, absolutely fabulous for mountain biking, gravel biking, but you will need, it doesn't really suit road bikes, this journey. And our final ride takes us along the Basingstoke Canal, then around the riverway, and then on the River Thames. It's off-road the whole way, all the way to Hampton Court, and you can extend that beyond Hampton Court, or you can stop off part of the way. So there's loads of places, Ham House, Richmond, Chelsea, actually right into London if you wanted to. It's actually a great route if you've got fit kids in your house, because they can travel a long way in complete safety. It is a wonderful route. You will need tyres that are capable of coping with mud, because the riverway is not particularly good for cycling, particularly in the winter months or if it's been very wet. But in the summer, again, it's probably no problem. But it is a long journey. It's about 20 miles in each direction if you want to go all the way to Hampton Court, but a great visit. And Bushy Park is a wonderful day out. So sometimes people ask us why we make these videos. We really want to get the people of Bisley, Knaphill, Woking out on their bikes. It's a great way to stay fit and healthy. You can go into Woking and it's free parking, so there's lots and lots of benefits for it. And we do it all on a tandem, so that we know that if we can manage it on a tandem, you can definitely manage it on your solo bikes. You know, we're a couple of pensioners, and you don't have to be middle-aged men in lycra in order to enjoy being out on your bikes. So do get out there, and this summer dust off that bike and get it moving. So we make these videos with meter by meter time-lapse photography, so that you can actually see all of the conditions. So you don't have to rely on what we say. You can make your own judgments, and also watch out for the traps and hazards that we might encounter on our way. And if you want some details of any of these rides, then you can find them on the Tandem channel. If you click subscribe, then it's easier to find us in the future. And we've got loads and loads of rides in Surrey, but also extending off Hampshire, Sussex, Kent. And then if you want to get further afield, off into Dorset, Devon, Cornwall, Scotland, Snowdonia, Yorkshire Dales, anywhere where there's hills and mountains, we just love riding around in there. So look us up and test out some of the routes. So we look forward to seeing you around and seeing you on the next ride. All the best. Bye for now.